me Pavitran here. We gonna discuss how it's gonna behave in the night session properly, and you can say an evening session in USA. Don't know exactly how that is going to behave, but as far as I concerned, just as I mentioned earlier, I said I will be taking entry somewhere around 18:30. That it triggered beautifully. After this candle, this red candle, around 10:30, I explained you clearly that I will be entering at somewhere around 18:30 by placing stop loss just above this candle, red candle high, somewhere around 23.85, and the highest stop loss will be around the recent red candle, the recent high which has formed somewhere around 24.60 or 70, and more recent one and above the recent high was somewhere around 24.60 will be the good one, high of this morning candle which has formed. I clearly mentioned to you that I will be on a sell on rise. Why I was biased with my biased clearly on sell on rise. The main thing is that I don't think 9.7 million barrels is enough to stabilize the market. No, I don't think so. That is not going to help much. So that is the main reason, and along with that, the high should be broken. The high of this candle should be broken and closed, so that for a buying trend to continue. But that did not happen. See, from when it tried to break the high of this morning candle, but it failed. It faced rejection from all the way down. It is came down heavily. I should have entered somewhere around by seeing 9:30 candle, so I just gave it a quick for me to confirm the trend that it should break the recent low which has made somewhere around 24,380. It has to break. That is a clear indication that the trend is going to continue. Already the small rejection around the 9:30 candle gave me a slight hint that market is going to fall, but I need a bigger confirmation. Say this, the red candle around 10:30 gave me a strong confirmation that market is going to fall. So I just took entry at 18:30, and my trail hit somewhere around 1795, I think, probably around 35 points, maybe around 3,500 profit I made just today. If trailed properly, I would have booked nearly around 90 points if trialed properly. Even I'm in the beginning stage of doing the trial work, and we will try to work on that. No matter how it's going to behave, we will be continuously learning in the market. So what now? See the recent low which has the candle, the morning candle, the low was somewhere around okay, maybe around 22 region. See, mark and the first candle close somewhere here. From there, the origin of this impulse rally started. So you can see the small green candle at 4 o'clock. Yeah, this candle. Yeah, right. See, 4 o'clock, 13th April 2020, 4 o'clock. And from there, that was the region where the rally started. See, after this rally started at 2250, it all went all the way to 2450. Nearly a $2 surge has been happened based only on the small point. That was the region 2250. So when the price again approached that level, if the strong close or a strong fall had happened near that uh, region, breaking 2250 and closing below that, that is where you should go for a sell. Otherwise, when it reach this place, you should be in buy. Why? Because this is the way, this is the place where the move have originated as far as today is concerned. So this will act as a strong support for quite some time, until and unless it is broken by huge volume. We can't expect the a sudden fall along with this region. We can't expect that. What we can expect is that whenever price comes to this region, it will retrace, or is some bias will come into control. See, whenever see the price came somewhere around 130. See the second candle, see the right next to it, price touched that level, and see at around 2 o'clock it surged. But sellers are there in the market, so they are trying to take the market down. But whenever price reaches the $22.50 region, buyers are coming again and again. So this strongly indicates that this is going to act as a temporary support. I'm not saying this is going to act as a permanent support. Whenever price comes here, you have to take the, no, no, not like that. You have to check if the price closed above, if price breaks 2250 and it's closed below that with strong volume, then you should be going into selling. If that thing is not happening, if price is not closing below that and volume is not being supported, then you can go for a buy trade, because this region is kind of an it's a demand region. It will create a demand in that region, it will push the market upwards. So what is happening now? What is that green zone? So you can see that the recent zone, that's what I marked there. See the recent zone, it had took support, it had took support in this region, it had again took support, and here it had broke that support clearly, and again it went for a retest, and see the fall it had made. So right now it is also taking support, this candle. After this candle is for taking resistance around this region, I just marked that for that is a temporary one. It's not say, I'm not saying that it is going to happen, but price may sometimes react to this recent supports in a 30 minutes time frame. That's as usual. And even price may react at even $24.50. You can't, we can't able to exactly say price is going, price had came into the support zone, price has came into the resistance zone, it will act as support or resistance. No, that's not how it like. There are many factors that comes into play. Volume and volatility plays a major role in that. So you can't always draw the support and resistance region, and you can't always take trade based only on that. You should consider other factors too. Maybe European market opening time, Asian market opening time, American market opening time. You should all take these things into consideration before taking a trade. So on a bigger picture, what is going to happen? See, it's clearly market is still on rise. uh, Tomorrow Indian market is closed. I don't know about other market. And on Wednesday, API data is going to be released. Wednesday morning around 2 o'clock, API data is going to be released. We still don't know what will be effect. And the production cuts, I am not very sure that is going to stabilize the market. Still it is fundamentally weak and technically it's weak for me. So let me show you in 1 hour time frame what trend is actually following. So I've just drawn a simple trend line, not a much big deal. The recent high somewhere around, see, you can focus somewhere around here. Yeah, that this is the recent high which has made around 3rd and 4th of April around 130. And see, you can see after this rejected, I drew this, by connected this one, and I'm connecting this second region. I'm extending it to till somewhere around 15th April. If price comes around this region, say $26 level, it may react. I'm not saying it will react, it may react. Everything is as a possibility. I'm not very sure of it. See, price has taken support here, and price has taken support in this region, and price has taken support in this region. So if both upper and lower trend line is still intact, then the price may travel in this channel. Maybe it will go up, it will come down, it will go up, it will come down. So anything can happen until this both trend lines are intact. If a strong close above the trend line, maybe upper trend line or lower trend line, then there is a possibility of a retest may happen or may not happen. But if volume is supported on both the cases, then we can see a rally. If breakout happens, then we can damn sure that rally is going to be big as maybe around the dollars, maybe $2 to $5. We can see a huge rally if it breaks with good volume. Only breakouts happen with huge volume. That's where you can make big profits. Without volume, no, you can't able to make that much profits in breakouts, because Many fake breakouts happens only without the support of this volume, so to be careful with that. Now in what how if you want to take trade, what you should do? Okay, now you should be biased, be a sell on rise. Now it's trying to market is trying to take support around 2250. So what you should do? So you can either take trade and place stop loss. The recent stop loss are down to $24 level, which is somewhere around 80 cents from now. You can either take trade or you can wait to take trade somewhere around $24 by placing stop loss above the recent high of today's candle. So that will be the best one I suggest you. So take trade based on your risk capacity. And the recent support, see the trend line is also somewhere near to this, and the support is also somewhere near to this. So this will act as quite a strong. Without volume, I'm clearly doubt that it will break without volume. It has to break with volume and has to close. So wait for that confirmation and take trade accordingly. So now what RSI is suggesting to us? What RSI is suggesting? RSI is suggesting us two things. See, you can see from here it's clearly downtrend. One and two, downtrend is marked, and this one is acting as a support. This region and this region is also acting as support. Why I have marked this line? This one. Why I have marked this line? Because it is right now taking support at. See, you can see it is taking support somewhere around. It is taking support here. It is taking support here. It has a good chance of taking support here around $40 level, around 40 RSI level. It can take support. I'm not very sure of it, but this $40 level and somewhere close to 2250 will come into coincidence, or this trend line somewhere around $22 level will come into coincidence. Probability is there, so I'm just marking that level. It can take support from there. If it breaks, then we can see it may take support at this lower trend line, this line it may take support. So clearly it's in bearish channel. It has a good possibility of taking support. So I clearly advise you to take trade only at the levels. It's right now catching at the bottom. You should be a buyer here with the stop loss of 22. Below 22 is good stop loss. Maybe a dollar level. You can either try to take trade at 2250 with 21.98 as stop loss, 50 cents stop loss for target of 24. That is also a good trade. Either you can short at 24 with small stop loss around 20, okay, 24.68 or 70, maybe again 60 cents. You can take trade by this. Just now right now it's acting in a range, so either of this range has to get broken for further fall or further upwards. So take trade based on the levels which I have given, and let always look for a volume with breakouts that gives you good potential on the whichever side the breakout has happened. Thank you.